Okay, friends. Hi, it's Miss Tiara again. We are back for another great story in our Pete the Cat series. What do we have for you today? Before we begin, let's remember to stay healthy. Wash your hands, front, back, in between, on your arms, and rinse. Make sure you stay hydrated. Lots of water, Gatorade, Pedialyte, anything to keep you hydrated and keep you moving. Makes your body feel so good inside. So we'll start today with our book, Pete the Cat and His 4 Groovy Buttons. Do you know what buttons are? Let's see. I have a shirt that has 4 groovy buttons. Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4. My shirt has 4 groovy buttons. Do you have buttons on your shirt? Maybe your pants? Or even some cool buttons on your groovy shoes. We love buttons. And let's see what happens in our story. It's called Pete the Cat and His 4 Groovy Buttons. In this story, I think you will like it. Look at that button. That button came from there. Let's see what happens. Pete the Cat and his 4 groovy buttons. Pete the Cat put on his favorite shirt with 4 big, colorful, round, groovy buttons. He loved his buttons so much that he sang this song. My buttons, my 4 groovy buttons. My buttons, my 4 groovy buttons. Pop! Oh no! One of his buttons popped off his shirt and rolled away. How many buttons are left? 1, 2, 3. Wow. 3. 4 minus 1 equals 3. 3. Did Pete cry? Goodness, no. Buttons come and buttons go. He kept on singing his song. My buttons, my 3 groovy buttons. My buttons, my 3 groovy buttons. Another button popped off of Pete's shirt. How many buttons are left? 2. 3 minus 1 equals 2. But did Pete cry? Goodness, no. Buttons come and buttons go. He kept on singing his song. My buttons, my 2 groovy buttons. My buttons, my 2 groovy buttons. Pop! Oh no! Another button popped off of Pete's shirt and rolled away. How many buttons are left? 1. 2 minus 1 equals 1. Did Pete cry? Goodness, no. Buttons come and buttons go. He kept on singing his song. My buttons, my one groovy button. My buttons, my one groovy button. Pop! Oh no! The last button popped off of Pete's shirt and it rolled away. How many buttons are left? Let's see. 0. 1 minus 1 equals 0. Did Pete cry? Goodness, no. Buttons come and buttons go. Pete looked down at his buttonless shirt, and what do you think he saw? His belly button! And he kept on singing his song. My button, still have my belly button. My button, still have my belly button. I guess it simply goes to show that stuff will come and stuff will go. But do we cry? Goodness, no. We keep on singing. Buttons come and buttons go. That's the end of Pete the Cat and his 4 groovy buttons. I hope you all enjoyed this story time today with Miss Tiara. I will see you again tomorrow. Bye.